All right, here we go. Soulja Boy, we go back 10 years now.
That way.
You know, we've done a few little things here and there, but this is our first actual sit-down interview, man.
That way.
You know, you in the game strong over 10 years now. You know, not a lot of people pull that off.
Yeah, man, 10 years in this shit, man, you know what I'm saying?
Congrats. Congrats. So let's start in the beginning. Now, you were born in Chicago.
Yup.
You moved to Atlanta when you were like 6.
Yup.
But you kind of grew up in Mississippi.
Yup.
So how did you get into music in Mississippi? Because there ain't really a music scene out there.
So this how it went on, bam. I got down, born in Chicago, bam, Cook County, bam. Went to Atlanta, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from West Side, Zone 1, Simpson Road, you know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up at. Mm-hmm. Bam. I stayed in Atlanta my whole life, doing my thing in the streets. I started rapping when I was in Atlanta.
Okay.
From going to like...
So at what age?
Like 14.
14, okay.
I started rapping when I was 14. And goddamn, I founded my record label when I was 14.
What was the name of it?
SODMG.
Oh, same name.
Yup, so goddamn, bam, I started rapping in Atlanta. I went to Mississippi and just got on. My daddy gave me a studio, so that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no place to record or shit like that.
So when you say he gave you a studio, what does that mean?
I mean, he gave me a studio. When I got to Mississippi,
like
he
at his
gave
house?
me a studio.
At the house?
Yup, at the house.
Okay. Now when you say studio, like what kind of equipment did it have?
Well, it was just a computer, you know what I'm saying? But I had the mic, that's all I needed. Fruity Loops, you know, I make beats on Fruity Loops, and I was recording on this shit called Acoustica Mixcraft. You did. So bam, I was recording on Acoustica and making beats on Fruity Loops. All I needed was a microphone. I bought a microphone from Walmart for like $20. And then I just started recording, started rapping. I got famous.
Okay, so you started recording at your house with a $20 mic and Fruity Loops. Like, it was MySpace around back then or not yet?
When I first started doing music, how it popped off was we had this shit called SoundClick.
SoundClick, right.
So that was before MySpace, before everything. We had SoundClick, then my music started going up the charts on SoundClick. You know what I'm saying? I was getting 20,000 downloads a day. I was charging 99 cents for the record. They were taking half of the money, so I was making 10,000 a day.
Oh, so you started selling music off SoundClick straight off?
I started selling music off SoundClick. And I started charting on the charts. My first song went like number 27. Next one went like number 10. Next one went like number 1 over the whole charts. So I was 20,000 downloads a day, $10,000 a day, splitting the money with the SoundClick. Bam, MySpace came. It's over with.
Okay, so what happened when MySpace came around?
I just blew up. On my SoundClick page, I already was number 1 on the charts, so I put myspace.com/SouljaBoy. I would no longer be using SoundClick no more.
Why did you switch from SoundClick if you were making so much money?
MySpace was just hard. It was dope. It was better. It was way better. You could put your pictures on there. You could upload videos. You could chat with the fans. They could add you top 8. It was just new. Bam, went to MySpace. I had like 1 million plays in the day.
Okay. Now this is before Crank That?
Just before Crank That.
Okay, so what were the first few songs that were really charting?
Shootout, you know what I'm saying? Doodoo Head, Yeah Bitch, Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. This all documented. If y'all watching this interview, if y'all want to check it out, go to soundclick.com/SouljaBoy or put /SouljaBoy5, and it's gonna show you all. It's set in stone. I ain't even gotta explain it. Y'all can just go look it up. And
Okay.
show you all the songs, from my first tone to my last song.
Okay, so you're coming out with these songs, they're charting.
Yup.
You're starting to build a buzz on the internet when, you know, now that's real common, but back then there was no such thing. You know what I mean? Like musicians weren't building a buzz off the internet. You were like the only one doing that. So you didn't really even have anyone to look up to.
Mm-mm.
You had to just kind of make it up as you went along.
Yep.
But what did you learn early on in those days?
I learned that it was a real career, it was real money, it was real like fans. You know what I'm saying? I was in the hood trapping and shit, you know what I'm saying? Selling dope, selling weed, you know what I'm saying? Doing all type of shit. Then bam, I did my first show. They gave me like $1,500. I quit. And I just kept doing it. My next show was 7,000.
And this is before Crank That.
I had Crank That then.
Okay, so you dropped Crank That.
Yup, but I was just in the streets. I wasn't signed yet. Crank That came out before the deal. They just blew it up when I got signed.
Right, because you actually put Crank That out yourself first.
By myself.
Okay, so you're putting these songs out. You're getting a buzz. You're getting a bunch of views. You're starting to get shows. What happened when you released Crank That by yourself?
Let me show for everybody that's watching the interview too, they probably gonna be like, damn, so he just put the songs out, they got popping, like how he do it, he ain't put no money in it. So let me tell y'all this story first before we get to that. This how I got popping. They had an app called LimeWire. And
Right.
It was basically illegally download and shit.
Yeah, it was Napster and LimeWire was kind of neck and neck at that point.
Yeah, so bam, I made a LimeWire account. I would download all the songs. I would look at the Billboard charts, top 20. I download those 20 songs. I upload them to LimeWire, and I upload Crank That to LimeWire, and I title it 50 Cent in the Club, Britney Spears, Wooty Wooty Woo, Eminem, do-da-da-da-da, whoever the fuck was popping at that time. Then they'll go there, download that song for free. Like, I'm finna get 50 Cent at the club. They'll hit download, they hit play, it'll go, you don't. So they're like, what the fuck is this about? You know what I'm saying? But about probably like a minute in, they're like, damn, this shit hard. And they, who the fuck is Soulja Boy? And I just, I kept going. I like, damn, look, they downloaded 50 Cent in the club 50,000 times. That means 50,000 people just heard Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I got popping. And bam, when I dropped Crank That first, ain't nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? It was just a regular song. I was riding around to it in the streets every day, just playing it. Soulja Boy, I ain't really had no dance to it yet or nothing. It was just a song. And I was just riding around bumping it. And it was just another song that everybody thought was bumping. I did my first show, I performed it. They thought it was hard, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't what it was.
Right.
And then out of nowhere, that shit just blew the fuck up. It started taking off. I got 7 million plays on MySpace. You know what I'm saying? And then I just started going crazy, doing shows, 10,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? That shit just took the fuck off.
Well, I remember before you even got signed, I was hearing about this song, and you know I was still DJing back then. This is kind of like right before Vlad TV, and I remember all these DJs was talking about how they wanted to copy the song, but like it wasn't exactly like a high quality. You know what I'm saying? Like super studio mixed version. Like
I
the version
recorded
you
in my house.
Right, exactly. The version you put out was still
Fucked
rough.
up. Yep.
You know, so they wanted to play it, but they couldn't really get a high quality version. And it's sort of like it kind of created a demand amongst the DJs.
Okay, I ain't know that. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I remember I heard the story from a bunch of people like that. So you putting this stuff out by yourself, and you actually dropped an album.
Yeah. Was Stacks on Deck or album before the album?
Yeah, Unsigned and Still Major?
Yeah, Unsigned Still Major.
The album before the album.
Yeah, Unsigned and Still Major. I'm on the cover with the black and yellow on, Bay Nate, straight out the trap. Everything going crazy.
Okay.
Everything going crazy. I dropped the CD, bam, my OG. Shout out Miami Mike, Palm Tree Entertainment. He pressed up like 50,000, 100,000 CDs, and we hit the road. That shit was hard.
So you were pushing your own independent album that you pressed up yourself, no deal,
no
money, no major money, just all yourself.
All by myself. Me and my OG, Miami Mike, PGE.